Hello everybody and welcome back. I'm Camp Christo and this is the Roman Reclamation campaign. We're doing well at expanding our sphere of influence south, north and west here. We're going to do what we can in this episode to reclaim the internal city of Rome. There is a grand cathedral which gives 0.5 missionary strength, which is so useful if we can grab that for ourselves. It's also, of course, just a lovely urbanized city. Corporation, guild, local university. It's all fantastic. We also are going to, of course, want to take this province so we can get some contiguous borders here in our Italian holdings. So, in the interests of moving that way, I think we will first take out Wallachia, which may mean that it ends up being next episode we take Rome, but we'll see. We want the aggressive expansion to be just about 0 for when we go to war, when we finish our war here, because it's going to be a long fight against the Romans, because the freaking French are going to come and help, unfortunately. So it's going to be a tough one. But so we want to make it really worthwhile in terms of thinking big peace deal without getting too much aggressive expansion. Boundary dispute. Of course, we will protect our faith. We can even consider doing otherwise. All right, more cores. Nearly finished starting all of the cores that we need to get done here. Finally, going to be able to start taking some admin tech. We're presumably behind time by now on admin tech. No, still just up to date. Wow. We actually are 4 years behind time, but no one else is ahead of us. That's amazing. Alright, conversion. Good. Keep them coming. Getting there. Look at that. Beautiful, consistent orthodoxy. Excellent. Do we have a Clinton heresy? Yeah, we have a Liberate the Faithful casus belli against White Horde. We may well want to put that to use to take this some of this coastal region. Get this trade from these estuaries. The northern border is going to be a bit ugly if we have this province. It's possible we could... I mean, I really want this province so we can have contiguous around here and holding the whole Black Sea. I don't know. We're at least definitely going to take these two provinces. So I guess the nice border to establish would be like here. So we'll take all of Moldavia, I guess. We'll see. We'll see. Still just recovering manpower right now. I may want to make another request of the greater nobles for manpower when we can. Not yet. When can I next give the lesser nobles a privilege? Not a privilege, a favour. Speaking of privileges, actually, can we revoke one? We're up at 120. We probably should try and see what we can do to revoke a privilege. And I think we probably want to take one off the greater nobles. Well, the burghers do have quite a lot as well. Yeah, getting rid of the numerous noble titles seems valuable to me. Let's do that. Yes, the honorary noble titles. There we go. Now, please just accept it, nobles. We've made you very rich. They're upset. At least -1 stability, probably. Yeah. Just -1, though. That's okay. That's okay. Things aren't the most stable in the country right now, so losing 1 stability is pretty bad. But with all those recent uprisings, only seeing 3 provinces at a glance that have unrest now, so... Of course, there are more than 3, because we've got 4 ticking rebellions right now, but still, not much. That's for price, whatever. Looks like the HRE is going to actually do its next reform. I don't know what will happen if we take the Western Schism. Oh, okay, maybe we can still do the Eastern Schism. Let's see, what do we need to do to allow this? We need to hold Alexandria and Antioch. Alexandria, Antioch have to have a theologian, have to not have a regency council, have to have 100 admin power, and Miaphysite has to be tolerated at least 0.5. So we need to get a 5.8 tolerance swing. I don't think that's going to happen. It might actually. If our religious unity dropped a bit, and we took popular religion ideas, and we switched to a policy of tolerance rather than a policy of intolerance, that would be a 5 tolerance swing. And then the religious unity might be able to make up the extra 0.7. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, if it becomes an option, we'll try it. But I think the more fanatical we are, the less likely it is you can actually pull that one off. It's a lot of land that if we could make these guys all accept orthodoxy, that would be a lot of potentially saved conversion time, basically. A lot less rebellions we'd have to deal with. Although we have got this extra strength against heretics, so what are we up to now? An extra 3% against heretics already, so we'd be able to convert them pretty fast. If it came to it, I think. We shall see. We shall see. How much money have we got in the construction fund? I'm kind of just taking out continuously now because I want to get these local university. I want to get those universities. Well timed pop-ups there. Where do I want to put it? Gaza's not really very urbanized. Well, it's a little bit. It's quite a long way away. Yeah, let's put it up here. What's our university modifier like now? It probably doesn't recalculate immediately. Yeah, it's still saying 47. Okay. That's fighting talk. What? How dare you? Unhappy merchants. Unfortunate. Yeah. Not too worried about losing Diplo points right now. Okay, so I've been spying on Castile for substantially longer than I needed to. Let's rally up the trade ships. Send over a merchant. Sure, you can transfer trade power rather than doing it from Egypt. You guys go protect in Sevilla. I don't think they can until a merchant arrives. It might also just be out of range, so we can't do it at all. Yeah, that's a possibility. Although, how much power do they have in the North African node? Well, I can't remember what this one's node. Tunis node? Barbary Coast, that's it. Not enough. Maghreb? Also not enough. Well, we'll see. When our merchant arrives, we'll see if we can send our ships. Till then, they might as well protect trade in Egypt. Not currently doing it in Egypt. I guess you can go to the Lower Danube for a moment. Okay, more cores. No more cores. Okay, now we just need to get the unrest down enough that we can actually start a core. So here. Oh, of course, right, out of range. Naturally. And Gaza, 5 unrest. It's got, even with the recent uprising. Yeah, we're just going to have to wait for the septism to tick down in Gaza, really. Okay, so the merchants arrived. Let's see. I know it's out of our supply range, but maybe? No. Okay, we can't go over there, unfortunately. And we can't justify trade conflicts with vassals, can we? Oh, maybe we can. Ooh, I think we might be able to, actually. Okay, so your control over the Western Mediterranean is enough. Let's send the guy from Iberia. Sorry, I called this a Sevilla node, didn't I? It's not called that in M&T. It's the Iberian node. Which makes less sense, because this is Iberia too. Alright, you guys go to... I can't send them to Western Mediterranean? No, I can. Okay. So that should be enough to justify a trade conflict. Yeah, nice. Trade conflict on Aragon. Beautiful. So, your only ally is Salazzo. Okay, not a concern. I did forget to check Aragon's navy. 5 extra light ships. Not a big deal. We can win this. We'll just put our ships... Okay. Freaking Sunni fanatics for days, of course. You can go deal with both of them. And, yeah. Give me war with Aragon. Or more accurately, Castile. So he's, yeah, a permanent junior partner. I don't know how you integrate them. Lose the prestige. We've still got 75 army tradition. Very good. Very, very good. Oh dear. The plague cometh. Trade conflict is definitely the right one. Declare. We should get a ticking war score from blockading Aragon's ports. So where's the plague coming from? We haven't got much money in hand, and we know that the... Oh, devastating plague. It's a problem. Well, pull all the money we can out of automated construction. Burgers, have you got any cash for me? No. It is bad. It's pretty bad. But we'll see what we can do. Discuss closing of ports. We'll try diplomatically. They said no. 5 loyalty and a 3% chance we get a crisis. Do it. Restriction of trade. Yeah, 170% chance we lose stability. No thanks. And obviously we can't offer compensation because it's stupid how they calculate this. I could try and change that. In fact, that would be easy to change, wouldn't it? Well, it might be. I might look into changing that. Okay, plague doctors. Let's go with the... How large are our loans? 700 ducats? So this would require us to take 2 loans. It's a devastating plague. Let's do it anyway. We are going to take 2 loans, but that's just the price we have to pay. Looting policy doesn't matter. Just let them loot. Why hold into coalition? Yes, I did think that declaring this war would cause the coalition to form, but it should be fine as long as we can end it before... Please give me ticking war score. Ticking war score is 0, pardon. Yeah, so 2 loans, which is going to put us in deficit. It's not great. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. Maybe we could repeal aggressive policing. Get the extra cash. Yeah, I'm going to repeal aggressive policing just for now. So we're not getting a ticking war score from blockading Aragon's ports. That's not ideal. Because I don't think we have range over here. Yeah, we don't. Do we have range to here? Oh, it's so close. Oh, hello. They're actually charging us, apparently. Well, take the fight. Oh, didn't actually get the fight. Interesting. Wow. They're not doing so well with the Sunni rebellions. Okay, so we've managed to isolate... Okay. Another place coring. Okay, we definitely already had a core here. But this wasn't owned by a vassal, so this time it did give us a full core. It's not in a state. Oh, yeah, I think I typed it in wrong. It was here, not here, that got the full core before. Okay, great. So that is good. It's going to give us full cores on lots of our lands that we own for a long time, which means it's then going to become viable later to turn these into states, and it won't cost us a single admin point. That's very good news. So how are we doing over here? Fine, good. Let's, oh yeah, 7 Castilian ships, jump on them. Does that say Chechnya has entered a coalition against us? It did. Interesting. Didn't know Chechnya existed as an old place. Okay, they are going into this fight with superior numbers. I think we retreat from this one and come back with a leader. Excuse me? Oh, we can't retreat till 4th. Oh, they actually retreated from us. Okay. And these guys aren't charging us. We are going to go home and repair, though. If he's shipping men over, that would be ideal. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, so we can't call this one until one of these finishes, which is going to be quite a while. So we can just stop checking the cores list for now. It's going to be Gaza will probably finish ticking down first. We could also ship men over and siege down Sicily. Get some war score that way. Okay, so here's the plague. Cross your fingers. Moderate plague, not the worst. I wish it had appeared anywhere but Byzantium. Because we have to quarantine, and it's going to cause so many people to die. And yeah, they haven't been quarantining, so devastating's reached here already. But yeah, we have to quarantine. Like, serious quarantine. Oof. Actually, that wasn't that bad. Only 6,000 people died there. Sorry, 60,000. But only 6 urban pop. That's not as bad as I thought it would be. Looks like we are going to be able to handle it. Oh, hello. Yeah, no. That's definitely unacceptable. No landing troops in my lands. Oh, there's a lot of them, though. If the Castilians would just move off, that would be ideal. I guess we do deploy our land forces against these Castilians, then. We might be able to beat this fleet. I mean, in terms of actual combat ships, it doesn't have that many. Our ship's are already a bit damaged, but so are theirs. Let's see. Well, if Naples will give us military access, they won't. These two will, though. Good. So we can bring our troops in nice and safely from behind by landing them here and then marching round without having to go into this more contested waters over here. These more contested waters, excuse me. Where are our trade ships? Transport ships? Here they are. One of you guys can get straight on a transport then. So let's keep an eye on this. I think they started with 38, us with 36. Oh god, we're losing a lot of ships fast now. How are we doing on the heavies? We've done no damage. No damage to heavies yet. Yeah, we should retreat from this, I think. Fight them on the land a bit. Equal damage on both sides. Plague appears. Okay, where is this? Yeah, so it stayed moderate in the surrounding areas. That's to be expected. Okay, down here, not a problem. Yeah, it would be inhumane to quarantine down there. That's fine. Yeah, so they're arriving here to siege. Good thing we kept that fort. Okay, they've just left the Castilians now. The Aragonese have gone home. We may... If we went just with the undamaged ships, we'd only have 19. We should do this. And we will also take any of these guys that are really high. Yeah. Those ones. Take the 80s as well, actually. Okay, yeah, get in there. Okay, we'll see what we can do to prevent these other Castilians landing. Because while the Aragonese are away... they're not far away. But still. Theodosia. Where's Theodosia? I should know this one. Oh, up here. It's only miles. That's fine. Inhumane quarantine. Let's see if we can get a little bit of extra damage in. We're taking heavy casualties again. Heavy damage even. But we inflicted some on them before we actually lost any of our own. Let's slow it right down. Be very cautious. We took out almost all of their trade ships now. Yeah, all their trade ships gone. Let's withdraw again. No need to take damage when we don't need to. Oh, I kind of wanted you guys to retreat as well. Yeah, 1 for 4. Good trade, good trade. If they land here, I think that's okay. If we can get... because we'll be able to beat them on land, right? Their tech must be worse than ours. Yeah, substantially worse. They're 3 techs behind. 4 if I wanted them to be. So we'll be able to crush their land forces. And we should be able to get stupendous amounts of money out of this, right? Only 500. I was expecting you to be far richer than that. Hopefully the reparations will be high. Also, I mean, it's hurting our navy, but it's probably killing the old ships, which is basically just an excuse to upgrade. Okay, their trade ships are pushing in for an attack here. We should be able to get to the port in time, even though it says we won't. Yeah, that's a bad idea. Sending off your 7 trade ships to there. Let's demonstrate the foolishness of that to them. Should be able to send out enough ships to inflict heavy damage on them. They won't be able to run away in time because this sea zone is... the gap here is larger than here. I'm sure their leader is helping them out. 1 fire, 2 shock. Is no doubt giving them a bit of an edge. But I don't think it will be enough. Oh no! Game crash! It's been a while since we had the autosave game crash. Well, that might let me refight the beginning of that war. Well, I'm sorry about this. This episode's going to have to be cut a little short. Hope to see you in the next one, and we'll see what we can do to have those last 6 months go even more in our favour. See you then. Bye-bye.